So I want to talk about simplicity. Now, again, we have no moving parts. We have a valve. That's the only thing that has moving, and it's very easy to replace. And there's always redundancy. We always have more than one valve, so therefore there's always redundancy. So so I early on we did a test with a Subway store out in Marshfield, Missouri. If anybody's been to Marshfield, Missouri, I have met very few people that have been there. Very small town, about 45 miles from uh, you know Branson, but it's to the north, so people aren't going there. It's not a tourism town. It's a very small farming town. So we Subway in 2005, 2006 said let's try it, and it was very hush hush. What I heard is that really people within the Subway office didn't even know about it. It was Fred DeLuca that gave the buy off to one of the area developers to test it. So I developed the system. Now again, we're still very very early stage, so it worked fine. It just was a place that didn't get a lot of traffic, and it really needed to be marketed better. But they were replacing, it was a Subway store that was inside of a Walmart, and they were replacing the front counter where they had hot dogs and popcorn. Now, hot dogs and popcorn, yeah, I mean, I don't understand that, mix with Subway, but anyway, that's not my problem. So the first night that we did the install and we got it ready and we worked on it that day, and people were serving product. And then we got to the end of the night, and we're going through the cleanup. And he says, so how do we clean up? And I said, well, you take your products that's in your bins, the jugs or the mix-ins or whatever, and I said, you put them in the fridge. And they wiped down the counter. And he goes, that's it? And I said, that's it. You don't have to turn anything off. You don't have to... it's just normal cleaning. He says, it would take me 45 minutes to clean the popcorn machine per night. Every night, he spent 45 minutes cleaning his popcorn machine. So the maintenance. So what we learned from that is that we were our goal was to make a very, very, very simple process. Something, when you walk in the morning, literally you turn on your lights and you're ready to go. There's no prep really to speak of, and our now that our flavors don't ferment, like they did originally back in the day, fill your flavors like once a week. We used to spend an hour a day. That was our most labor intensive thing, mixing flavors to make sure that we had them, because they'd have to be fresh every day.